Ooh, I wanted to watch this one more video on like oh yeah, I saw this one video about this YouTuber. There's a YouTuber that's like quitting. I wanted to watch that. Because I always find it really interesting to look at when a YouTuber quits, like the reasons behind it, why it happens. This is a pretty short video. Oh, it's already unlisted as well. I don't know if he's... Yeah, this was 2 days ago. He's already unlisted it. Oh, he might not be... Oh, the channel's back. Oh, that's based. Oh, that's great news. Okay, I want to watch the video though, and then we'll look into it afterwards.
Howdy, so I've kept it to myself up until now, but I basically have to end the channel, as for the first time in 8 to 10 years, I can no longer afford to keep making videos on Phantom Strider. I'll break this video up into why this is happening and what's going to happen to the channel next. The reason this is happening is, in the last few months, views have dropped so dramatically that I can no longer...
Do you remember that? Do you remember when there was that whole exodus of like YouTube animators as well that basically had to step back because they just weren't making enough income from videos? Because YouTube paid like for watch time and constant uploads. I think it's always really sad when a YouTuber has to quit, and like so many of them just quit because they don't want to go on camera and be like, no one's actually watching me now. This sucks. Like this really hurts. Most of them do just kind of like quietly disappear. But yeah, like I imagine like having to go on camera and being like, I'm not making enough money to sustain the channel. Like that must really hurt.
no longer afford to pay the bills, rent, basic living
Blue's Clues? He does look a bit like the Blue's Clues guy.
expenses. Over the years, I've relied on ad revenue almost exclusively to survive. So as a result, in order to
Me after the Darkwood video.
make sure I can pay the bills, I'm gonna have to leave YouTube and go back into full-time work. If you're curious, my current plans are to do either electrician work or plumbing work, if someone will hire me anyway. Now, there's a very...
Dude, he's so positive about it as well. I'd be depressed. You know how many like YouTubers can't function as real people? Like they cannot function in an actual job? Just mind broken. But he's literally like, yeah, I'll be a plumber. I'll be an electrician. Could you imagine having like a YouTuber be your like regular electrician or plumber? That'd be sick.
very unlikely chance, a cosmic anomaly perhaps, that enough people will become $2 to $5 patrons to essentially save my channel, and they will be my new bosses. I've put the Patreon link in the description, but don't get me wrong, that would be...
Can you send me £200 million? No, I can't, but Ramska's in the chat right now. He actually recently won the lottery, so if everyone ats Ramska, just asking him for some of the winnings, that'd be great.
a dream come true, as I love this job. But I'm being realistic and not counting on it. I'll explain shortly why this dramatic drop in views has occurred, but I do want to preface that
I do want to have a look at the previous kind of content he made as well. Why the Sandy movie was hated by audiences. Oh, it's animation content, like reviews and stuff. Top 10 worst Cartoon Network shows. Oh, he's been in the game for like best part of 10 years. Damn. Top 10 worst Disney movies. Ah, yeah, this is always the kind of stuff you'd put on in like the background and that. Top 6 worst kids cartoons. This is definitely stuff I would have watched when I was like 15, like when I was watching Nostalgia Critic and stuff.
with how grateful I am for the time I have had here. As I've had a really good run, I released my first top video, Best Futurama episodes, about 10 years ago now. YouTube has been by far the best job I have ever had, and I will always be thankful for this experience. And it was...
I'm sorry if I missed out on any piss donations opportunities. Very sorry about that, chat, very sorry. But I'm at work right now, so can somebody else in chat do it for me? Thanks in advance, chat, love you.
The chat is that depraved. They're literally trying to get someone else on payroll to make piss donors.
It was so cool when I recently discovered that half my community was on the spectrum like me, in a poll sample size of 19,000 anyway. It's...
Dude, I don't want to do that for this fan base. I really don't. That would actually be like 95%. There's no way. It'd be 52% on the lowest of days.
Anyway, it's not ideal to leave YouTube, but I'm okay to end Phantom Strider gracefully and quietly. Full disclosure, in the last few months, I've been working on editing, writing, or filming, often all night, in order to make sure I've got something out for the quarter or so viewers who are still tuning in. because things have gotten so tight I can't even afford editing help anymore, and I like to do videos properly. Apart from my wife, this channel and this community has been my everything for so long, and I refuse to cut corners in videos. I will not deliver you a shoddy video. But writing, editing, and filming all night has been affecting my mental health pretty badly at this point. But since views have dropped so much, I never get to stop. I never get to slow down.
I always find stories like this very interesting because YouTubers start, they work on their own, then they make a bit of money, then they hire an editor. The editor edits for them, then they might get more editors, and then, you know, they might get script writers and researchers, and then it just becomes like a fucking content mill. But like, it's always interesting to see what happens when the reverse occurs. Like, someone loses money because they're not pulling in the views, then they can't afford an editor, and then they need to edit it themselves, and then obviously they're staying up late editing, and it's like eating away at their mental health. It's not interesting in a good way. Like, it's obviously really sad, but I feel like this is something that's never talked about. This is a normal part of...
I love your videos and filling my belly and mind with your slop content.
Thank you, Sammy, for the 10. I feel like it's something that's just really not talked about or documented, like, at all. And I think it really should be.
Revenue is getting slimmer every month, every day at this point, and frankly, I'm just scared. As to why viewers have suddenly packed up and gone, based on my years here, I have a theory, but I'm trying not to speculate too much as I'm already really good at attacking and nitpicking my own work. So I try to always give a variety of different topics to you in videos and put my heart into every one, and I hope that comes through.
Yeah, that's hell. Like, it is hell, the YouTube game, because it's like, what works? Oh, that worked. I mean, okay, here's a good example.
Don't worry, Trump, I always got your back, Pookie.
Who's that guy that made, who's that guy that made 20,000 Mr. Beast videos? What was his name? You know, the guy that did, like, all the... I use him as an example a lot of someone that, like, he strikes lightning and then he tries as hard as he can to recreate it. You've got my back, Pookie. Pegasus, that's the one. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, again, I've used this guy a lot. No hate to him. Wait, has he removed them? Oh no, it's his More Pegasus channel, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, he's done like... He basically got a banger with Mr. Beast, and then another banger, and he's tried so hard to recreate it, where it's like... That is the same face as that. It's just flipped. They're the same face. They're flipped. They're the same face. They're flipped. They're the same face. They're flipped. Like, I'm not attacking him, by the way. This is what every YouTuber does when they get a banger. They try so hard to recreate it, hoping to strike lightning twice. Did he re-upload every video into one? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Nah, Pegasus, I'm trying to defend you, buddy. You're stretching it a little bit now. Come on. Come on.
All I can do is my best, but unfortunately, my best just isn't...
I mean, a good example is this guy as well. Like, if you go on his most popular videos, you can see that, yeah, he's got the same format, like the green text, and then the white text, and then it being formatted on the left side with the image on the right side, because he obviously got a banger with this once, and then he's like, I need to keep doing this over and over. The same things happen with me. It's like, I now have realized that, like, close-ups do really well. So
how much for you to piss on Camto?
How much for me to piss on camera? Okay, looking at that logistically, I'd get a ban. It'd be posted everywhere. Good for clip farming, not good for reputation. $5 million. You send me $5 million, I would do it. Like, I'm not even doing a bit. I would piss on camera right now. Because I'm doing the logistics in my head, and I know that anywhere it would get shared, people would say I would do the exact same thing for $5 million. That's not even out of pocket. Anyway, so yeah, Cruelty Squad, that one was on 10 mil. Yeah, and then we started doing like close-ups. Darkwood is on track to overtake Entropy at the minute, which is pretty cool. I don't think it'll overtake Cruelty Squad, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, close-ups are like kind of key. I also noticed, like with my videos as well, everyone is like calling their video essays now like the best skrilt you've never frilted, the best game you've never played, the best woman you've never touched. So I've stopped doing that now, and I think I'm just gonna call games the name of the game. and then people will probably start stealing that as well. But yeah.
Isn't good enough for YouTube anymore. It was
Hey
enough
man,
in
I
2004.
think you should take a break from YouTube. Saw your recent video and it just felt rushed and unloved. Sorry man, skeptical.
Are you Killforce Gutface for the 10?
14 YouTube, but it's
Take a break because of... Wait, did you say a slop video was bad, so I should take a break?
not enough in 2024 YouTube. The change I've
Wait, Killforce Gutface. Isn't that a character from, the Venture Brothers?
noticed is, I used to be able to make a video and people would generally click on it because they think, hey, Phantom Strider released a video and I'm curious to see what he's talking about. It wasn't required.
It's like he somehow discovered the slop channel and then he realized, like, wait a minute, this isn't like a Darkwood video. I thought there'd be a Darkwood video every day. What? What?
That what I was talking about was an incredibly clicky or controversial topic. Viewers clicked because they just wanted to hear my opinion on a variety of different topics. But in 2024, that's not the case on my channel anyway. Whatever's happened, that's okay. 2014.
Imagine if he meant that about the Darkwood video as well. Like, yeah, the Darkwood video,
Pyro,
it
can you
felt kind
turn
of
this
rushed.
snooze fest off and put on femboy diaper mess?
Okay, skipping that one. Skipping that one. Like, I am a disgusting degen, but like, that diaper stuff, no.
No man, him talking about your Darkwood video.
Talking about Darkwood? Okay, no, I'll give you that one, actually. Darkwood was kind of rushed. It was an 8-hour video!
YouTube was a very different place to 2024 YouTube. So, what happens from here? Basically,
Talking about your Darkwood video. I'm gonna get that guy shot.
there's two things that could happen. The most likely thing
Why did I skip your dono? Your dono name was Stinky Diaper Enjoyer, talking about how they were soiling their diaper.
is I go back into full-time work. The second, much less likely scenario of what could happen is this. The Patreon link is in the description. If enough people become $2 to $5 monthly Patreon members that I don't have to pay the bills with ad revenue I don't have, that would save my channel and I could stay here and keep doing what I love. For the
Dude, he's like a professional juggler as well. We gotta save this guy.
first time in 10 years, I would be safe on YouTube. Whoever's a patron will be my new boss. For half a cup of coffee per month or whatever they want to give, I'll give them exclusive member videos, I'll give them shout outs, I'll give them early ad-free videos, and I'll keep producing videos on YouTube for as long as my new bosses want me to. And if we reach special goal markers, I'll produce goal videos. Videos
$2,000? Oh, that's AUD. That's like 50 quid. Mystery goal video. Worst modern animated movies. Worst to best modern cartoons.
I've always wanted to do. But most importantly, I promise any videos I make, I will always make them authentic videos that
Skip this, bro. The guy's literally talking about how he's gonna have to quit YouTube and get like a normal job. And he doesn't want to do that. Like, this is literally a cry for help, but he's doing it like as modestly as possible.
to you as a person, that treat you like a person and not just a number or a fan. You're not a big beautiful bee or whatever. I will always speak to you like a friend and an equal. Always. So anyway, whatever the case, if
Pyro,
you
when is the
personally think
shipwrecked
I
video
deliver a
coming
good
out? I just rewatched all your streams of it at work.
Thank you, Sharchi, for the 10. It's coming out tomorrow.
service to people and that I'm worth staying on here, and you can spare a couple of dollars, I would be honored if you could be my new boss. I'll stay here
Come on, just give me fucking $5, man. Give me some fucking money.
making
Are you Killforce for joining?
videos as long as people want me to. Again, Patreon link in the description. I'm embarrassed to admit, I'd only just realized YouTube memberships takes 30%
Yeah.
of all creators' money, while
It's actually such a scam that they do that. It's insane.
Patreon only takes 8%. And given I already feel terrible asking for this at all, I like it'll take less to reach basic living goals if I ask for Patreon rather than YouTube memberships. But all that said, even if I don't reach the basic living goal, I totally understand.
30%? Yeah, no. This is like, when I check my analytics at the end of every stream, I think 90% of my income is from people that have used the TTS in the description and the pinned comment. Because members and like, it's the same when people, donate money as well through Super Chat. YouTube takes 30% of that. But then on the TTS, it's only $10. That's why I turned it off in Super Chat, to incentivize people to use the TTS, because like YouTube gets none of that pretty much.
And obviously, I'm not shutting down the channel completely. My old video library will still be here, but I will have to end production of new videos and go back into full-time work. I won't deliver a crappy product to you. If I am forced to end Phantom Strider, I will of course end Patreon and memberships too. If I may be transparent with you though, I'm scared. And as I said, I feel terrible asking for help at all. But if enough people do pledge, I promise you, I will do my best to keep bringing people regular, varied, interesting content.
This guy seems really, really wholesome, man. I'm happy it's a good ending for him.
For as long as I'm still breathing. Whether or not you're able to help, thank you for hearing me out. And
thank you, Roxas, for joining.
Thank you if you've watched my videos before. You're the reason I was able to stay here on ad revenue for so long. And hey, I've had a good run. For once,
I thought I was about to start doing press-ups for donos. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna sit for a short time and wait for help. If help doesn't come, that's okay. I'll put my helmet back on and get to work. Thanks for watching.
Ah, dude, this channel's so wholesome.
You okay?
You can definitely tell he's got a bit of the tism. That's so wholesome. I love that. Oh man. Yeah, let's look at this top comment. Thanks to my new patron bosses, the channel is back. I'm absolutely humbled by all the kind words and support offered. I've unlisted the video, but it still seems to be getting views, so I really do appreciate the support, and we've nearly hit the next video goal. But I want to make sure you know that I'm back to producing videos now thanks to patrons. Thank you to patrons for helping me keep doing what I love. I'll always remember this. That's so good. That's so good that there's a happy ending out of this. That guy seems to make, like... He seems to... I love finding channels like that just have nothing to do with like the kind of drama sphere or any of that cancer. Like, he's literally just like doing his own thing. He's a bit of a geek, you know, he likes cartoons. That's just wholesome. Like, he's able to make a career out of it. Like, I really hope that works out for him. Does it show how many patrons he has? Oh Jesus, yeah, he's already clearing. Oh wow. Oh wow, he's already made the goal then. If that's AUD, he's already cleared the goal. Oh yeah, 87%. So that's probably USD, I think, not AUD. Look at that, bro. Creating animation, food, SpongeBob, many other videos. 991 paid members, £3,655 a month. So he's literally, through the support of like fans, he has literally already nearly hit his biggest goal. You know what makes me happy? Imagining how happy he is, like, seeing that. Like, he must have been ecstatic over that. That makes me happy.